The Middle East is witnessing a dangerous escalation tonight. Iran has launched a series of missile and drone attacks across multiple Arab nations, including Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Qatar.
This is not just another conflict in the Middle East. This is the beginning of something far bigger. A war that is no longer limited to borders. A war that is now targeting oil, global trade, and superpower influence. Drones hitting embassies, missiles striking critical oil facilities, ships burning in one of the most important waterways on Earth. And behind all of this, one question could define the future of the world. Are we witnessing the start of a global war? Over the past few days, the Middle East has entered one of the most dangerous phases in modern history. What began as a joint military operation by the United States and Israel has now triggered a massive retaliation from Iran. But this is not a simple back-and-forth conflict. This is a rapidly expanding multi-front war, spreading across countries, airspace, and critical infrastructure. And now, the consequences are no longer regional, they are global. Everything changed when the United States and Israel launched coordinated strikes inside Iran. Reports suggest that hundreds of targets were hit, including missile systems, military bases, and key infrastructure. But the most shocking development was the reported killing of Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. This single event has completely altered the balance of power, because this was not just a military strike, it was a direct hit on leadership. And history has shown us that when leadership is suddenly removed, uncertainty and instability often follow. Iran's response has been calculated but aggressive. Instead of focusing only on Israel, Iran expanded the battlefield. It began targeting U.S. allies across the Middle East, including Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Qatar, and Bahrain. One of the most critical developments was the targeting of Saudi Arabia's Ras Tanura oil refinery. This is one of the largest oil processing hubs in the world. By targeting it, Iran sent a clear message. The global economy is now part of this conflict. At the same time, Iran has turned its attention to the Strait of Hormuz. This narrow waterway is one of the most important trade routes on Earth. Nearly 1/5 of the world's oil passes through this corridor. Now imagine the impact. Ships being attacked, oil tankers on fire, and the growing threat of a complete blockade. If this route is disrupted, oil prices could rise sharply within hours. And when oil prices rise, everything becomes more expensive. Fuel, food, transportation, electricity. This is how a regional war turns into a global crisis. Then came a moment that shocked the world. 2 drones struck the United States Embassy in Riyadh. A fire broke out. Smoke was seen rising from one of the most secure zones in Saudi Arabia. Even though the damage was limited, the message was powerful, because an attack on a U.S. embassy is seen as a direct challenge to the United States. This is no longer an indirect conflict. This is direct confrontation. As the war spreads, the skies over the Middle East are becoming increasingly dangerous. Airspace across Iran, Iraq, and Israel has been